Welcome to tonight's game between the Frederic Vikings and your Prairie Farm Panthers. Prairie Farm High School, WIA, require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are on grounds for removal from the site of competition. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. After the game, please throw any garbage in the receptacles located at the entrances to the gym. Also, please note that all elementary school-age students are asked to sit with their parents during tonight's event. At this time, we ask that you would please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem, performed by our Prairie Farm Middle School High School Band under the direction of Maddie O'Malley. Following today's game, we will be honoring our parents for both the boys and girls teams. So parents, if you could please head out the west gym doors immediately following the game and line up with your athlete behind the girl athletes. That would be great, and their parents. And now for the starting lineup. Starting for the Frederic Vikings, sophomore number 2, Ben Otis. Sophomore number 3, Donovan Larson. Junior number 5, Aiden Ovick. Senior number 23, Bradley Nick. And junior number 32, Lars Erickson. The Vikings are coached by Ethan Bergstrom and assisted by Joe Brassler. And now for your Prairie Farm Panthers. Number 3, Tyler Redford. Senior number 4, Evan Clested. Sophomore number 12, Ellen Clested. Senior number 14, Caleb Creel. And junior number 25, Tyler Call, aka Spaceman. The Panthers are coached by Lily guys. Good luck to both teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in for another Prairie Farm High School Varsity Boys matchup. We got 2 games tonight, boys varsity, then girls varsity, taking on Frederic this evening. Frederic, the away team, will start with the ball. 3 up top. Over to the wing. Back to Larson. Larson top over to Onus, down to the corner. Nick looks, then goes top. Back to Nick. Nick looks middle, kick ball. It's going to be Frederic ball down low. On the send up top. Down to the corner. Look low, nothing there. Got it there. Shot is up, shot is good. Bradley Nick with the first bucket of the night. Down to the corner. Goes low to Briel. Briel dribbles and kicks. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Fast break here for Frederic. And blocked by Ellick Clefstead. And we got a jump ball. It's going to be Panther ball going the other way. Call to inbound. It's going to be Tyler Rosbeck bringing it up. Gets a pick. Tip ball, it's going to be out of bounds. Stay Panther ball. Pass it into Tyler Rosbeck. He drives down low. Breel. Easy bunny up and good. Down to the corner. Nick dribbles up top to the wing. Back to the top. Over. Stays top again. Get it over to Ovick. He goes low. Ball tipped out. He drives. Nice dump there. And they're going to be calling a foul. It's going to be 2 shots here for Ben Onus. First foul of the game on Evan Clefstead. The bucket is good. Second one no good, back iron. Tip ball going to be Prairie Farm ball. Tyler Rosbeck over to the wing. Ella Clefstead looks, goes top to Evan Clefstead. Down low to Breel. In the corner to Ella Clefstead up top. Go over to Call. He'll go over to Tyler Rosbeck. One dribble, nothing there. Go back top. Gonna have a foul here on Ovick. Prairie Farm on the side. To the corner for Tyler Call. He drives. Nothing there. Kicks it to Ella Clefstead over to Evan Clefstead. Now he'll drive. Kicks to the corner. Tyler Rosbeck shot is up. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Evan Clefstead. Up top to Tyler Call. The dribble end around back to Tyler Rosbeck again. Nothing there. Ella Clefstead will try a 3-ball. Nothing there. Rebounded by Donovan Larson. Over the wing, down to the corner. Gets it down low. Nothing there. Over to the wing. Drive. Nothing there. Shot is up. No good, back iron for Onus. Prairie Farm will come the other way. Gets it down to the corner. Nothing there for Rosbeck. He'll go top. To the other corner to Tyler Call. One dribble, nothing. Ball's tipped. And Onus going the other way. Dumps the ball down. Shot is up. Shot no good. Rebounded by Frederic. He'll go out on the wing. Shot fake, nothing. Nick dribbles up top. Step back. Shot is no good. Ball tipped around. It's going to be out of bounds. Prairie Farm ball. Alan Clefstead gets a pick. Goes to the corner to Call. Nothing there. He'll go top to Breel. Breel will try to drive. Nothing there. Onus with another steal. Tip from behind by Breel. It's going to stay Viking ball down low. Onus to inbound. He goes up top to Nick. Down to the corner. Shot is up. Shot is no good for Larson. Tyler Call slows it down here. Crossover, ball's tipped. Get over to Ella Clefstead. He'll go low to Tyler Rosbeck. Shot is up. Little contact, no call there. Rebounded by the Vikings. Larson to bring it up. Get the ball to the middle. Drop it low. Nothing there. Stolen by Evan Clefstead. Over to Clefstead. Over to Evan Clefstead. He'll go middle to Breel. Ball's tipped. Ella Clefstead on the wing. skips it over to Call. He'll go dump to the middle of the Breel. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Nick, and we're going to have a foul call here. Foul call is going to be on Caleb Breel. That's his first. Jacob Rosbeck will sub in for him. Larson to bring it up for the Vikings. Skips it over to Ovick. Back to Larson. Back to Ovick on the wing. He goes middle. Back out to Ovick. Middle again. Drive shot is no good. It's going to stay Viking ball. Onus to inbound. They lob it up. And shot is no good by Nick. Ball is tipped up and in by Bradley Nick. Get it to Jacob Rosbeck over to Evan Clefstead. Gets back to Ella Clefstead up top. He looks middle over to Tyler Call. He'll try a 3-ball. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Nick. He'll bring it up. Crossover up top. Ball's tipped. Gets it to Onus in the corner. He looks low. Nothing there. Back to Nick. We're going to have a Viking timeout here by Coach Bergstrom. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And it's going to be Viking ball coming off the timeout. Larson controls up top. Goes over to Onus. Up top to Nick. Gets it back to Larson. Shot fake, nothing there. Gets it into Nick. He drives. Shot is up. Shot is no good off the board. Gets his own rebound. It's going to be a foul call there. Foul's going to be on Tyler Cole. That's his first. First shot good for Nick. And second shot is good. Nick has 6 of the 7 points for the Vikings in the early going here. Go middle of Jacob Rosbeck. Nice pass. Tip ball out of bounds. Going to be Prairie Farm ball down low. Alec Clefstead to inbound. Tyler Cole in the corner. He dribbles up top. Gets it to Tyler Rosbeck. Over to Clefstead. To the corner to Evan Clefstead. He kicks it back out. Goes over to Call at the top. Skips it over to Evan Clefstead. Down low to Alec. He'll go middle. Jacob Rosbeck's shot is up. No good off the window. Tyler Call with the rebound. That shot no good. Bradley Nick's got the rebound going the other way. Gets it over to Larson. Bradley Nick on the wing. Over to Larson again. He looks to drive. Nothing there. Nick goes corner. Nothing. Goes up top to Larson. Skips it over to Onus on the other side. He looks low. Gets it into Ovick, over to Larson. He'll try a 3-ball. That shot's up and good. And Coach LeBlanc is going to want a timeout here. 30-second timeout for the Panthers. Prairie Farm ball at the timeout. Alec Clefstead to bring it up. To Jacob Rosbeck up top. Back out to Clefstead. Over to Evan Clefstead. He looks low. Nothing there. Down to the corner of Rosbeck. Middle to Jacob Rosbeck. He tries to dump it low. Nothing there. Larson gathers the loose ball. He brings it up for the Vikings. Over to Ovick. And we got a foul call here on Jacob Rosbeck. That's his first of the game. It's going to be Frederic ball on the side. Onus to inbound. Gets it to Larson. Picks up by Nick. Drive, nothing there. He'll kick over to Onus on the wing. Back to Larson. He'll try another 3 ball. And that's good for his second. 2 in a row here for Larson. Panthers looking to respond here. Clefstead to Rosbeck. Over to the corner for Evan Clefstead. He'll try a long 2. Top of the backboard, nothing. Then rebounded by Ovick over to Onus. Shot is up. Shot is good for Onus. Over to Tyler Call. He looks to move here. Shut down, nothing there. Ball stolen again by Onus. Layup up and good for Ben Onus. Vikings off to a 17-2 lead here. Alec Clefstead over to Evan Clefstead. He looks to drive. Shot is up and rattles out. Bradley Nick looks to push it here. Over to Larson. He looks to go low, nothing there. Gathered by Ovick. He kicks to Larson. He gets it to Nick down in the corner. Nothing there for him. Larson looks to move here. Short 2 off. No good there. Rebounded by Evan Clefstead. He pushes it. No numbers here. He'll take it anyways. Shot is up. No good. And that's going to be a charge on Evan Clefstead. Lars Eriksson on the receiving end of that. Looks like he'll be coming out. Dylan Buzzkirk in for the Vikings as Caleb Breel comes back into the game. Larson to bring it up for the Vikings. Pick set by Bradley Nick. Larson will drive. Layup is up and good for him. Ella Clefstead dribbles it up for the Panthers. And we're going to have a reach here. Foul calls on Aiden Ovick. And Lars Eriksson quickly back into the game for Aiden Ovick. Into Jacob Rosbeck, back to Ella Clefstead. He skips it over to Tyler Rosbeck in the corner, nothing there. Evan Clefstead over to Alec Clefstead, skips it back to Rosbeck. Shot fake, he'll drive, nothing. Gathered by Caleb Breel, gets his own rebound, kicks to Alec Clefstead. Down to Jacob Rosbeck, shot fake, nothing there. Alec Clefstead holds it at the wing. He gets it into Breel. Breel will drive, shot is tipped, rebounded by Larson. Vikings going the other way. Picks up by Nick. Larson the end around, wild shot there, side of the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Jacob Rosbeck. Alec Clefstead pushing the other way. He'll drive all the way. He tries to dump it to Tyler Rosbeck. Nobody home. It's going to be Viking ball. Tyler Call back in for the Panthers. He comes in for Evan Clefstead. Larson goes to the wing, gets a pick by Nick. Little pick and roll, alley-oop. The shot is no good by Bradley Nick. Rebounded by Jacob Rosbeck. Call looks to push it here. Little floater, shot is no good, back iron. Gets his own rebound, and that shot is good off the window. Larson over to Onus. Onus looks low. Gets it back to Larson. Go low to Erickson. One dribble, nothing there. Buskirk up top. Onus on the wing. Dribbles top. Ball's tipped away and stolen by Ella Clefstead. Tyler called to bring it up for the Panthers. Back to Ella Clefstead. He looks low. Jacob Rosbeck at the corner. Shot fake, nothing there. He'll dribble here. Tyler Call over to Tyler Rosbeck. Floater. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Nick. Tip behind by the Panthers. It's going to be Viking ball. Larson brings it up again for the Vikings. Gets a pick from Nick. He'll drive. Long two. It's going to be no shot. Got a foul on Tyler Rosbeck. Push up top on Nick. Larson skips it over to Buskirk. Back to Larson. He dribbles top wing. Gets it over to... And ball is stolen by Tyler Rosbeck. Fast break here. Lefty layup. No good. Rebounded Tyler Call, and he gets his 4th point of the night. Larson gets a pick by Nick. He'll go all the way. That layup, no good. Rebounded by Jacob Rosbeck. Ella Clefstead to bring it up. Skips it over to Tyler Call in the corner. Shot fake. Gets his man. Short two. Nothing there. Tipped by Rosbeck. Larson looks to slow it down here. Gets another screen from Bradley Nick over to Onus. He'll get a screen up top. He'll drive. Backs it back out. Nothing there. Larson again up top. He goes down to Erickson. Dribble end around over to Onus. He'll try a 3-ball. That shot's up and no good off the glass. Rebounded by Bradley Nick. That shot is up and good. Clefstead over to Call in the corner. Ball is stolen away by Onus. Larson directs traffic up top. Gets another screen from Nick. Goes the other way. He'll drive all the way. He'll try another short two. And we're going to have a foul call. I believe shooting two. It's going to be another foul call on Tyler Rosbeck. That's his 2nd. First shot no good for Larson out the back iron. Quade Larson in for the first time for the Panthers as he comes in for Jacob Rosbeck. Cooper Singerhouse in for Tyler Rosbeck. And second shot is good for Larson. Ellen Clefstead on the wing. Out to Larson, over to Singerhouse. One dribble, nothing there. Over to Call. Down low to Breel. He'll kick back to Call. He'll try a 3-ball. Shot no good off the far iron. Rebounded by Erickson. We got a foul call here. It's going to be Viking ball. I believe that's bonus. Second foul for Caleb Breel. It's going to be Lars Erickson shooting the 1-on-1. First shot is good. He'll earn himself the second one here. And no good on the second one for Erickson. Rebounded by Larson. It's going to be Clefstead going the other way. Kicks it to Singerhouse. He'll look low to Larson. He kicks it to the corner. It's going to be out of bounds. Vikings ball. little under 4 minutes to go here. 23-6 in favor of the Vikings. Larson up top gets a screen by Nick. He'll try a 3-ball. He's good. 3 for 3 on the night for Larson. Coach LeBlanc's going to want another timeout here. 60-second timeout for the Panthers. Alrighty, it'll be Panther ball coming out of timeout. Elliot Clefstead to bring it up for the Panthers. He'll go over to the wing to Singerhouse. He'll look middle, nothing there. Gets it to Larson in the middle. He'll kick over to Clefstead. Dribbles at the wing. Looks low, gets it down to Briel. Ball is stolen, and Caleb Briel picks up his 3rd foul of the half. It's going to be Larson shooting the 1-and-1. Ben Law checking in for the Panthers. He comes in for Caleb Briel. Shot no good for the Vikings. It's going to be Panthers ball. Call to bring it up for the Panthers. Gets a screen for Alec Clefstead. Call fakes the shot up top. Gets it over to Quade Larson. He'll drive. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Erickson. Looks like Panthers are switching to a zone defense here. Larson looks for a 3, nothing there. Skips it over to Buskirk on the wing. Tipped by Clefstead. Tipped again by Clefstead. Trapped up top. Gets it down to Nick. He brings it down to the corner. Skips it over to Larson. Gets it to Onus. Over to Nick. Nick down low to Erickson. Over to Larson. And misses the first 3 of the night. Ball is grabbed by Ben Law. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to remain with the Vikings. Larson in the corner. And sinks his 4th 3 of the night. He's got 15 in the first half. Tyler Call drives baseline, dumps it down to Ben Law. Picked up by Quade Larson. We're going to have a travel call. 29-6 with a little over 2 minutes remaining. And Coach Bergstrom's going to call a timeout here. 30-second timeout for the Vikings. Vikings ball coming out of the timeout. It'll be Larson bringing it up again. Panthers still in a 2-3 over to Onus, down to the corner to Nick. He gets it up top to Buskirk, back to Nick. He'll look to drive. Nothing here, backs it out. Gets it down low to Erickson. And he dumps it down low to Larson. He's surrounded there. Brings it back out. Nick gets it down to Erickson. Puts the ball on the floor, nothing there. We're going to have a foul call on Alec Clefstead. It's going to be double bonus. Lars Erickson will get 2 here. Dribbles the first one home. Second shot no good off the front iron. Rebounded by Benlaw. Clefstead to bring it up. He'll drive all the way. And Erickson again will pick up another charge. It's going to be Alec Clefstead with the second offensive foul. Larson to bring it up. He's met by Clefstead over to Onus. He'll get to Buskirk, over to Larson. Back to Buskirk. Skip it over to Onus. He looks low. Gets it to Erickson. Ball's tipped. Larson on the wing. He'll look low over to Onus. Back to Onus. Buskirk looks low. Gets it to Erickson. He'll look to drive here. Shot is up. Shot is no good off the front iron. Rebounded by Call. He slows it down over to Clefstead. Clefstead will try a 3-ball. That shot is up and good for Alec Clefstead. Larson over to Buskirk. He looks low to Nick. Nothing there. Over to Onus. He'll drive. Short 2. Shot is no good, but it's going to be a foul call. He'll head to the line for 2. Foul call is going to be on Quade Larson. That's his first of the night. First shot's good for Onus. Second shot, no good for Onus. Rebounded by Erickson. Ball's going to be out of bounds and remain. 37 seconds here left in the first half. Onus to inbound. He gets it to Nick. Nick will try a quick shot. Shot is good off the window. It's going to be Panthers ball with 30 seconds to go. 33-9 so far in the ball game. Pass fake. Layup is up and good for Alec Clefstead. He's got Panthers' last 5 points. Larson bring it up. Over to Onus. Back to Larson. 10 seconds left for the Vikings. They look to get a final shot here. 5 seconds left. Got to get a shot off here. He drives. Dumps it down to Erickson. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Gets it up again, and they're going to count the basket. Last second shot is good by Lars Erickson. All right, it's going to be basket good. 35 of 11 in favor of the Vikings headed in to halftime here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Alrighty, here 30 seconds until we kick off the second half. We got 35-11 in favor of the Vikings. It's going to be Prairie Farm to start the second half. So far, we got Donovan Larson leading the Vikings with 15. Brad Nick has 10, followed by Onus with 6 and Erickson with 4. On the Prairie Farm side, we got Alec Klefstad leading with 5, Tyler Call with 4, Caleb Breel with 2. Going to be Tyler Call bringing it up for the Panthers. Over to Evan Klefstad. He goes low to Breel. Kicks it to Alec Klefstad. He'll try a 3-ball. Shot no good. Back iron. Rebounded by Klefstad. Shot is no good. Gathered by Breel. He kicks it out to Alec Klefstad into the middle to Evan Klefstad. And he gets that bucket to go. That'll be his first points of the night. Bomb the ball down to Ovick. Nothing there. It's going to be Panther ball. Alec Klefstad bringing it up for the Panthers. Over to Evan Klefstad. He looks low to the corner to Call. Gets it into Breel. He'll kick it to Rosbeck. Rosbeck looks to drive. Nothing there. Gets it out to Call. Up top to Klefstad. Klefstad long 2. Shot no good. Rebounded by Erickson. Larson to bring it up for the Vikings. He's met by Rosbeck. Over to Ovick. Down to Nick. Shot is up and good for Nick. His first points of the second half. Klefstad over to Evan Klefstad. Down to the corner to Rosbeck. To Breel. Alec Klefstad at the wing. Down low to Breel again. Breel shot fake. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Back iron. Rebounded by Larson. Gets it to Onus. He gets it to Erickson up top. We'll go to the corner to Nick. Nick will look to drive. Long 2. Shot no good out the window. Ball's tipped around. Gathered by Tyler Rosbeck. He looks to drive here. Slows it down. Gets it to Evan Klefstad on the wing. To the free throw line, nothing there. Up to Alec Klefstad, he drives, step back. Short 2, shot is good off the iron. Panthers look to apply some pressure here. Onus to drive in on Breel. It's going to be body. Ben Onus is going to be shooting 2 here. Breel just picked up his 4th, I believe. He's got to be careful here with 16 minutes left to go. First shot no good for Onus out the back iron. Jacob Rosbeck checking in for Caleb Breel. And Onus can't get either of them to go. Rebounded by Erickson. He puts a shot up and he'll head back to the stripe. He'll be shooting 2. Foul's going to be on Tyler Call. That's his 2nd. First shot good for Erickson. And second shot good for Erickson. He's got 6 on the night. Klefstad drives over to Call in the corner. He tries to go low to Rosbeck, gathered by Onus. He looks to drive. Slows it up here. Larson back to Onus. Onus will try a 3-ball. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Rosbeck, gathered by Ovick. Larson will try another 3-ball. And no good there. Nick with the rebound blocked. Rebounded by Tyler Call. He'll look to bring it the other way. Over to Evan Klefstad. He looks to drive. Ball's tipped. And it's going to be Vikings ball going the other way. Nick to inbound. Over to Onus. Back to Nick. Back to Larson. Up to Ovick. Ovick looks low. Has Erickson on the block. And he's headed back to the line. That'll be Tyler Cole's third foul. Erickson good on the first. Larson comes in for call. And no good on the second one off the front iron. Rebounded by Ella Clefstead. Corner for Rosbeck. He looks low. Jacob Rosbeck dribbles. Nothing there. Ella Clefstead up top. Panthers look to get something going here. Picked by Quade Larson over to Tyler Rosbeck. He drives. Floater up and good for Tyler Rosbeck. Pass into Onus. Into Larson. He skips it up to Ovick. He's met by Jacob Rosbeck. Gathered by Larson. Over to Onus. It looks low back to Larson. Back to Onus on the corner. Nick will kick it to Larson. He'll try another three ball, and that shot is good. That is his fifth three ball of the night. Coach LeBlanc will call timeout here. It's going to be a 60-second timeout for the Panthers. 43-17 with a little over 14 to go in the game. All right, it's going to be Prairie Farm in front of their own bench coming out of the timeout. It's going to be Ella Clefstead inbounding. Gets it up top to Jacob Rosbeck, over to Tyler Rosbeck. He backs it out over to Quade Larson. Gets it over to Evan Clefstead. One dribble, nothing. Up top to Ella Clefstead. Tip ball. He tries to save it. Gets it to Larson. Tyler Rosbeck up top. Over to Evan Clefstead. Down low to Jacob Rosbeck. Short two for Tyler Rosbeck. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Ovick. Larson to bring it up. Over to Onus. Larson up top. Gets a screen from Onus. Another one for Nick. He looks to drive. Shot is blocked by Ella Clefstead. They look to push it here. Tyler Rosbeck on the drive. Crossover. Switches hands midair. Nothing there. It's going to be a foul call. Vikings ball. Foul call is going to be on Tyler Rosbeck. That's his third. Ona skips it over to Larson. He gets across the line. He's trapped up top. Skips it. It's going to be thrown out of bounds. Panther ball going the other way. Ella Clefstead to bring it up for the Panthers with 13 minutes left to go in the game. Larson up top. Gets it over to Tyler Rosbeck. Down to the corner to Clefstead. He looks low, nothing there. He drives. Dumps it down to Jacob Rosbeck. Shot fake drive. Dumps it to Tyler Rosbeck. Quade Larson gets it back down to Rosbeck, and we got a foul call here. It's going to be Vikings' first foul of the half. Foul calls on Aiden Ovick. Ella Clefstead passes it into Jacob Rosbeck. Down to the corner, Tyler Rosbeck. He drives baseline. Reverse layup. Shot's no good off the high window. And he picks up his 4th. Oh, we got jump ball. Excuse me. Nick to pass it in for the Vikings. Larson dribbles up. Back to Nick. Over to Onus. Up top. Pass to the corner, saved into the hands of Clefstead. He looks to drive over to Tyler Rosbeck. Left-hand layup, shot no good off the back iron. Rebounded by Ella Clefstead, shot is up, no good. Tyler Rosbeck gathers, nothing there. Tipped around, gathered by Lars Eriksson of the Vikings. Nick looks to push it the other way over to Onus. He skips it over to Ovick, back to Nick. Spin move, slows it down here, nothing. Up top to Larson, shot fake. He drives Onus in the corner, back to Larson. He'll try a deep 3. No good there off the front iron. Rebounded by Onus. He drives, floater. Ball rattles home for Onus. Clefstead to bring it up for the Panthers. Screen set by Quade Larson over to the corner to Rosbeck. Ella Clefstead will try a 3-ball. That shot is no good. Rattles out. Tyler Rosbeck with the rebound, tries to put it up, and he is fouled by Donovan Larson. Tyler Rosbeck will get 2 here. That's Larson's first of the night. First shot good for Tyler Rosbeck. Second shot, no good off the back iron. It's going to be jump ball. It's going to stay with the Panthers. Clefstead to pass it in down low. Gets it to Jacob Rosbeck, long 2. Baseline no good. Rebounded by Onus. Larson to bring it up. He's met by Rosbeck. He gets it across the line, picks it up. He's trapped up top. Gets it to Ovick. Over to Onus, over to Nick down low. It's going to be Panther ball going the other way. Tyler Rosbeck to bring it up for the Panthers. Gets it to Jacob Rosbeck. He's up top, gets it to Clefstead. Gets a screen. Looks to drive, left hand, nothing there off the window. Rebounded by Larson. He gets it to Nick. Nick goes to Larson, or Erickson, excuse me. Now to Larson up top. To the corner to Onus. He looks low, nothing there. Nick on the wing, over to Larson, over to Ovick. Goes up top to Onus. Larson gets it to Nick, nearly taken away. Larson over to Onus up top. Larson to Ovick. Ball tipped by Clefstead. Tipped again by Clefstead. We're going to have a timeout here for Coach Bergstrom. 30-second timeout for the Vikings. It'll be Vikings ball off the timeout in front of their own bench. Onus to pass in. Into Larson. He's met by Evan Clefstead up top. Nick on the wing. Over to Erickson up top. Over to Onus. Ball's tipped again by Clefstead. Larson up top. He looks. Over to Onus. Down to the corner for Larson. Ball's tipped up top. Onus gathers at the wing. He dribbles top. It's going to be a body call on Alec Clefstead. That's his third. Prairie Farm's fifth foul of the half. Larson to Nick. Nick dribbles up top. Skips it over to Onus. Larson dribbles up top. Over to Onus. Vikings in no hurry here. Larson will dribble up top. Nick to Ovick up top. Onus over to Larson up top. He's met by the Clefsteads up top. Down low to Erickson. Shot's no good off the window. And Erickson attempts to save it. It's going to be Panthers ball going the other way. Tyler Ross back in for the Panthers. He checks it for Ella Clefstead. Buskirk checks back in for the Vikings as Erickson comes out. Rosbeck brings it up for the Panthers over to the corner. Down low to Jacob Rosbeck. He kicks it to Tyler Call. Shot fake, nothing there. Goes up top to Larson. Ball's tipped by Onus. And it's going to be out of bounds on Onus. Panther ball. Coach LeBlanc wanting a timeout here. It's going to be a 60-second timeout for the Panthers with 8.5 remaining in the game. 45-18 favor the Vikings. It'll be Panthers ball coming off the timeout. Tyler Rosbeck to bring it up for the Panthers. He gets a pick by Larson. Dribbles under on left hand. Layup no good. Rebounded by Jacob Rosbeck and one. He gets the shot to go and he'll head to the line. Tries to get another. Foul's going to be on Donovan Larson. That's his second on the night. Jacob Rosbeck cannot convert on the three-point play. Larson to bring up for the Vikings. Over to Ovick. Ovick back to Larson up top. He'll drive all the way. Layup. No good. It's going to be a foul call on Evan Clefstead. It's going to be Evan's third. First shot good for Larson. Second shot is good. As Larson pushes his total to 20 points on the night. Over to Quade Larson, down to the wing. Jacob Rosbeck down low. And it's going to be a travel call, moved his feet there. Brill back in for the Panthers. He'll have to be careful here. He's got 4 fouls with 8 minutes remaining. Larson gets it across the line. He's trapped up top. Down to Onus on the wing. He dribbles to the corner, baseline. And he gets the layup to go. Rosbeck brings it up. Larson down to the corner to Jacob Rosbeck. He looks low, gets it down to Brill. Brill will try a layup. Nothing there. Rebounded by Tyler Rosbeck. He'll throw up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Onus. Larson looks to bring it up here. Gets it over to Nick. Nick is met by Larson. Skips it to Buskirk. They're going to say out of bounds. Panthers ball going the other way. Rosbeck to bring it up for the Panthers, over to Larson. He looks over to Jacob Rosbeck. He looks to drive here, floater, shot is no good out the window, rebounded by Larson, shot is up and good for Quade Larson. Donovan Larson looks to drive, he keeps going, he'll skip up top to Onus, he'll hold up top. Down low to Buskirk, wide open. Dribbles out. Short 2, shot is good for Buskirk. Caleb Brill on the 3. Gets it to Larson. He looks for 2 in a row. And they're going to say foul on the ground. It's going to be Panthers ball underneath. Foul is going to be on Dylan Buskirk. That's his first of the night. Ella Clefstead back in for the Panthers. He comes in for Quade Larson. And jump ball off the inbound pass. It's going to be Vikings ball. Prairie Farm looks to continue to put the press on here. Into Larson. Over to Nick. Back to Larson. He'll look to dribble up. Gets it to the middle to Ovick. Almost stolen away. Gathered by Nick. Gets it down to Onus. On the wing. Over to Larson. Gets it down low to Ovick. Nice dump pass to Nick. Floater up for Brad Nick. Shot is good. Ella Questad coming the other way. Tyler Call will try a 3 ball. Nothing there. Front iron. Ball's tipped. Gathered by Onus. He pushes the other way. Gets it over to Larson. Larson to Nick. He dribbles up top. Back to Larson. Looks to go back to Nick. Ball's nearly stolen up top. They get to Ovick. Onus out of the wing. Gets a screen. Ball is tipped by the Panthers. Tyler Rosbeck looks to drive, and we're going to have a foul call here on Donovan Larson. It's going to be his 3rd, I believe. Coach Bergstrom wants a timeout here. It's going to be a 60-second timeout for the Vikings. A little over 5.5 remaining, 53-22. going to be Panthers ball off the timeout. Singerhouse back in for the Panthers. Pass into Singerhouse. Dribbles up top over to Jacob Rosbeck. Rosbeck will drive, layup up and good for Jacob Rosbeck. And they're going to say Nick put his toe on the line. Nick's going to argue a little bit, get nowhere. It's going to be Panthers ball underneath. Ella Clefstead to pass in. And Coach LeBlanc calls a timeout here. He wants a 30-second timeout. Ella Clefstead to pass in for the Panthers. He looks low to call, can't gather it. And they're going to say that stays here. It's going to be Clefstead again passing in for the Panthers. He looks low down to Breel. Left hand shot is good. And one opportunity for Caleb Breel as he hits the charity stripe. They're going to say the foul's on Ben Onis. That's his first on the night. And Breel makes the three-point opportunity count. Onis wide open fast break here off the inbound pass. Layup is up and good for him. Ella Clustead brings it up for the Panthers. Pick set by Jacob Rosbeck. Ella Clustead will try one, nothing there. Rebounded by Onis. He slows it down up top. Over to Ovik. Ball's tipped. Ball's tipped again by Breel. It's going to stay Vikings ball. Onis to pass in for the Vikings in the corner. He looks up top to Larson. Over to Ovik up top. Buskirk on the wing. He'll hold. Over to Larson. He'll hold. Met by Singerhouse. Back to Buskirk. He'll drive a little bit. Back out. Over to Onis. Vikings in no hurry here. Buskirk up top. Down to Larson. Larson to the arc. He'll go down to the corner to Ovik. He'll go baseline, kick it back out to Onis, over to Larson. Ball's tipped by Tyler Call. Out of bounds. Vikings ball. Evan Clustead back in for the Panthers. He checks it for Jacob Rosbeck. Vikings ball over the corner. It's going to be Nick passing in. Into Ovik. Over to Larson. Skips it up to Onis. Over to Buskirk up top. Back to Onis, or Larson, that is. Nick long two. Rebounded by Elliot Clefstead. He'll push the other way. A little under 4 remaining. Into Caleb Breel. He'll kick it out to Evan Clefstead. He'll try a long two. Shot's no good off the window. Scrum for it. It's going to be, they're going to say over and back call by the Panthers. It's going to be Vikings on the side. Onis passing in. Ball's into Buskirk. Wide open up top. He'll try a 3-ball. Connects with nothing. Singerhouse pushes the other way. He's met by Larson. Drives down to the baseline. Gets it down to Breel. Over to Ella Clefstead, top of the key. Nothing. Rebounded by Singerhouse. He gets it out to Evan Clustead. He'll drive baseline. Shot is up. No good. Ball tipped around. Gathered by Larson. He gets it over to Buzzkirk. Ball's tipped. Stolen by the Panthers. Caleb Briel has a wide open layup. Misses there. Rebounded by Onus. And we got a foul call. It's going to be Vikings ball. It's going to be Bonus shooting 1-and-1. Foul is going to be on Alec Clefstead. Quade Larson comes in for Alec Clefstead, and he's got 4 fouls. Lars Erickson back in for the Vikings. It's going to be Ben Onus shooting the 1-and-1. A little over 3 minutes remaining in the game. Onus can't connect. Briel with the rebound. It's going to be Evan Clefstead bringing it up. Over to Larson. He gets it down to Call. Turnaround fader, no good. Rebounded by Erickson. Nick to bring it up for the Vikings. Nearly stolen away. He'll continue to drive. He gets it down low. Blocked by Tyler Call. Rebounded by Erickson. Shot is up and good for him. Singerhouse brings it up. Quade Larson up top over to Evan Clefstead. He'll drive. Shot is up. No good. Front iron. Rebounded by Erickson. 2.5 remaining. Larson brings it up over to Onus. He'll drive. Dumps it down to Erickson. It's going to be an offensive foul. Going to be Panthers ball. It's going to be an offensive foul on Ben Onus. Called to bring it up for the Panthers. Over to Larson. Down to Briel. Ball stolen by Erickson. Ball stolen by Singerhouse. Nice save by Singerhouse. Down to Briel. And a foul call, and Briel will go to the line for the Panthers. Really nice play there by Cooper Singerhouse. Briel good on the first. And Briel goes 2 for 2 on his trip to the line. Into Onus. He's met by Larson. He blows past him, gets it across the line. Goes up top to Ovick. Over to Larson. Larson drive down to Erickson. Short 2. Bucket is good for him. Singerhouse to bring it up for the Panthers. Into Larson. He drives. Layup no good. They'll send him to the line. We got a whole new crew checking in for the Vikings here. First shot is good for Larson. We got a ref timeout here. They'll try to figure something out at the scorer's table. Sully Bergman checks in for the Panthers along with Ben Law, and a whole new crew checking in for the Vikings. It's going to be Roman Lottie, Derek Alden, Brett Strenke, Tyler Brewer, and Alexander Madison. Larson goes 2 for 2 there. It's going going to be Lottie passing it in and bringing it up for the Vikings. Ball's passed up top. Dribbled around. Over to the wing. Alden over to Lottie. Back to Alden. Alden will try a mid-range two. That shot's no good. Back iron rebounded by Larson. Singerhouse will bring it up. Singerhouse to Larson. Larson again will drive. He kicks it out. Up to Bergman. Bergman will try a three ball. No good front iron. Rebounded by Singerhouse. He tries to get it to Law. Dumps it down to Larson. Larson will try a layup, and shot is up and good for Quade Larson. Lottie bringing it up for the Vikings. 35 seconds remaining. Over to Alden. Dumps it down low. Stolen by Larson. He's just trying to pack the stat book at this point. Layup no good for Larson. Rebounded by the Vikings. They push it up. Shot is up. Shot is good for Tyler Brewer. The bench goes wild. 10 seconds remaining here. Panthers will try to get a shot off here. Shot fake for Bergman. Gathered by Bergman. 2 seconds left. He'll hoist a shot up. No good there. Final score for the ball game is going to be 61-33 in favor of the Vikings.
At this time, the Prairie Farm boys, varsity, and JV parents, please head out to the hallway. The boys, JV, and varsity parents in the hallway. Thank you.
It's going to be Donovan Larson leading all scorers tonight. We got the girls varsity game kicking off here in about 20 minutes if you want to stick around for that.
And your Prairie Farm Panthers. As your names are called, please walk out onto the gym floor and stand together with your daughter or son. Senior Erin Bates, daughter of Jerry and Lori Bates. Senior Michaela Christensen, daughter of David Christensen and Melissa and John Barthman. Junior Justine and sophomore Gina Freisel, daughter of Dean and Leslie Freisel. Junior Maddie Heron, daughter of Ron and Gina Heron. Sophomore Addie Christopherson, daughter of Tim and Callie Christopherson. Sophomore Avery Hansen, daughter of Bryce and Tammy Hansen. Sophomore Sydney Junkins, daughter of Hank and Lori Junkins. Junior Tyler, sophomore Marnie Paul, daughter and son of Dean and Julie Paul. Sophomore Leah Miller, daughter of Josh and Carla Miller. Sophomore Madison Steyer, daughter of Joe and Jennifer Steyer. Allison Comstock, daughter of Beth and Todd Comstock. Freshman Lauren Call, daughter of Chuck and Greta Call. Freshman Elia, sophomore Elliot, and junior Evan Clufstead, daughter and sons of Lance and Carrie Clufstead. Freshman Paige and Peyton Richards, daughter of Chuck and Amy Richards. Senior Caleb Brill, daughter of Melissa and the late Dan Brill. Junior Quaid Larson, son of Todd and Charlie Winner. Junior Jacob, sophomore Tyler Rosbach, sons of Keith and Tammy Rosbach. Sophomore Sully Bergman, son of Katie Cadman and Josh Bergman. Sophomore Ben Law, son of Scott and Tammy Law. Freshman Kelvin Clufstead, son of Andrew and Tiffany Clufstead. Freshman Jasper Pearson, son of Justin Pearson and Gina Oni. And freshman Cooper Singerhouse, son of Scott and Tasha Singerhouse. The Panthers basketball program would like to thank the parents for their support and dedication this season. We would also like to thank the following for their help and support this season: Prairie Farm School Board, administration, custodial staff, teaching staff, and support staff. Thank you.